Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, October 6th, and we are looking at Window Trader's market profile of this ES and the SPY. And so what was accomplished today? And the answer is nothing. We had an inside day today. Absolutely nothing accomplished. Yeah, we're down $4 on a day, whatever. But the bottom line is it's an inside day. The day did pretty much what I expected most of the day, but A and B certainly did not. And it actually cost me pretty good in A period. We'll go over that in a minute. We were 10 for 10 wide. We end 10 wide. Triple Qs were 11 for 11 wide. They end only 11 wide. And Russell was also 11 for 11 wide. They end 12 wide. ES, we all have afternoon rally highs in G. ES goes out with a poor low. SPY does not. So we said yesterday A's high was kind of, line in the sand, and we opened around it today. So what did we do? We went back and forth through the opening 8 out of the first 9 time frames, right? Before we got away from it and never saw it again in J period. What surprised me today is the way A drove up. I did not expect that. Didn't get hurt on the short side, but what happened was when we popped up pretty good. Now, Qs and IWM both took out yesterday's highs, but barely. So all they did was stretch their 3-day balance. We're an inside day. We're firmly a 3-day balance. So when we popped up above 38, I thought there was a good chance. This is 11 wide, not 9 wide. It gets screwed up when I change my increments. I thought for sure we would get this. Now, I didn't buy the high, but when it pulled back to 04, I got long. Now, that's not the problem, because I thought for sure we would go and get that, even if we didn't get the day's high, yesterday's high. The problem was when we got below 3,800, instead of getting out, I added to it at 96, and then the market started tanking pretty good. So by the time I got out, it was, I got out as fast as I could. I didn't have a stop in. My fault, and I ended up losing pretty good. Okay. So then, because I expected major chop, I thought we would chop back and forth in A period between A's high from the previous day, and maybe H's high. I thought there'd just be chop. I didn't expect a straight drive up. So when it did that on a pullback, I thought, okay, we'll go get that overnight pop. Boy, was I wrong. Okay. But I did make up for it in B, because once we took out A's low, any push up was a short for me, and I scalped 3 shorts pretty good. I mean, they were giving us 2, 3, 4 points at a clip on every push up right back down. So that did well. Again in C period, I did the same thing once, and then when C filled the single prints, I actually did it again. It popped above the opening. I added one. It came back in. I took them both off and did well on that. Then that was it, because D, E, nothing was really floating my boat. I did take a long in G when I thought we'd finally take out the one-time framing. I made small on it. I didn't hold it, but I made on it. And then when G went up, I shorted it. Again, I didn't take a big one. I thought we'd get to value high where I'd add to it. So it turned out to be basically the afternoon rally high. I took the short. Unfortunately, I didn't hold it that long. And then the rest of the day, we just started trending one-time framing down. Now, I did take one more trade only. That was in K when we made the new low. I did not expect to go trend down, and I got myself like 3 points on it when it went back up to C's low. So a good day overall, except that one stupid trade in A period. I don't mind taking the initial trade. I should never have added below 3,800, and I certainly should have gotten out really quick. But you learn. You continue to learn. As far as destinations, in SPY, the upside, we have 10 wide at 375.39. G's afternoon rally high of 376.31, and today's high of 378.72. For the downside, today's low of 372.68, and you should have all the other ones I gave you last night to the downside. In ES, we have 10 wide up at 37.78. Then we have the afternoon rally high at 87.50, and today's high of 11.50. For the downside, we have today's low of 50.75, which is a poor low, and you should have the rest that we gave in last night's video. And then just quickly, on the chart, tomorrow we will recap all 3 of these indices charts from top down. So look, we said it in this morning's video. Would we be surprised if we traded inside yesterday? No. Well, that's what we did. Pure inside day. The only thing that surprised me was the tempo in A to the upside. Look at this. And then came in, and then B to the downside. Only to have C take it all back and trade sideways. This is my 30-minute chart. That's what surprised me. Other than that, the day did exactly what I thought it would. So what's the deal for tomorrow? I think we're going to come out of this 3-day balance with pretty good energy. I'm hoping, though, it's not with a huge gap, because the number comes out at 8:30. So by 9:30, when the market opens, we could be staring at a gap, which would take away a lot of the steam coming out of the inside day. I hope that's not the case. But I do expect this one of two things. We take out the balance high, we get the 20-day moving average, we get the base of the price probe, and again, there's a vacuum above there to the previous week's high. Or we take out the balance low, fill the gap, and go down on the daily. Even though we'll be back in this 7-day balance, it won't be balance anymore. We will be down on the daily if we come out of this with any good tempo and acceptance below Wednesday's low. Should be a fun day. Volume slowest of the week so far, but we're still going to be doing 80 to 85 million. So not bad. Good range again today. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Hope you had a good day trading. Enjoy your evening, and we will speak prior to the opening.